What is up everybody, welcome back to World of Tanks. I am back with yet another World of Tanks news episode, and in this video I am going to talk about the future in World of Tanks, because during the Wargaming League Grand Finals, World of Tanks developers actually did one Q&A session with players, and they answered to quite a few questions. And in today's episode I am going to let you know some of the most interesting ones, at least, because What Express gathered all the questions, and Harkonnen from the dailybounce.net blog was kind enough to translate those questions to English, I guess. So huge shout out to both of you, thank you for that. And I know, guys, how much you hate reading, so I'm going to make it simple for you. I'm going to talk about all those things while you can enjoy playing some World of Tanks on the background, or playing whatever, or doing whatever you would like to do. So let's get going and let's see what Wargaming or World of Tanks developers had to say to us. And I'm going to give you cliff notes from most likely what was super long answer, what people usually like to give. So first answer was, Defender won't be available for a very long time. Although we do not have any information for how long time Defender is not going to be for sale, most likely during holidays or special events like Christmas. Maybe Defender is going to be back with some discount action, maybe, probably, most likely. So we are not going to see any brand new Defenders on the battleground for quite some time. But let's move on. An anti-cheat solution is already in development. Wargaming is trying to do a public test by the end of 2017. Anti-cheat solution, I guess this is going to prevent people from using aimbot in the first place. As far as I know, Wargaming already has something to catch all those cheaters who are using it, but maybe this anti-cheat solution is going to protect it from the start. Let's hope so, at least. Next up, World of Tanks mods portal has already been launched, still in alpha stage, but the final objective is to close/remove res mods folder, and the only access to mods will be using the mods portal. Now this, I think this is pretty big hit for all the modders, who are doing a really good job already, but this is yet another step closer to cheat-less World of Tanks. I think so, at least. So all the mods that you are able to download are from that portal, and of course you're not able to upload cheats to that portal. So maybe a good thing in the end, actually. Now, next topic is a little bit sad and a little bit exciting as well. Development of new maps was stopped. Yes, this is what I have been talking about in almost every single episode where I talk about World of Tanks and about the future in World of Tanks. And yes, no new maps in 2017, sadly. But as I said, this news or this answer was kinda disappointing and kinda exciting at the same time. Why we are not receiving any new maps is because the whole team is currently working on transferring maps into HD. We will start working on it after HD maps are complete. We have several ideas. So they have several ideas for new maps as well, but at the moment they are putting all their team to transfer old maps to new HD maps. And I have to say, guys, those HD maps look bloody sexy. I believe I'm going to play one clip on the background as well that Wargaming did play during the Wargaming League Grand Finals. So yeah, you can see it yourself. New maps, they look sexy, guys. So if we get something like this into the game, HD tanks with really detailed models, actually, new HD tanks, and HD maps as well. So this game starts looking at least like a decent game. Let's not talk about all the other problems at the moment, because map development team and tank development team are two completely different development teams. Or at least I hope so. This is how they should do things. But yeah, HD maps, I am actually quite excited. Can't wait for it. Let's move on. A new camouflage system with a greater variety of camouflages has been developed, but it will take at least 6 months to be completed. No ETA for now. So you are able to customize your tank even more, and hopefully they are going to bring that customization thing into the ranked battles as well. You receive some kind of epic camo for the highest rank, for achieving the highest rank or something like that, instead of bonds. Because for bonds you're able to boost your tank into pretty crazy numbers thanks to the improved equipment. And maybe some of you remember my D60 Ace battle from 9.19 ranked battles episode I made a few weeks ago. I was able to get D60 Ace reload time under 5 seconds. It was 4.93 seconds or something like that, with improved medium caliber tank and rammer, and with what was it, directive? Yeah, medium caliber directive as well. But you're able to get it even lower because you can use improved ventilation as well. So this is crazy. Maybe they can give bonds, but for bonds you're able to get some crazy customization stuff on your tank, like, I don't know, logs, crazy camo or something like that. Maybe you're able to write something, maybe you're able to make your own sticker, your own text. That is not inappropriate, of course. So maybe this could be a little bit better use for bonds, maybe. In my opinion at least. What you guys think about my idea, let me know. But let's move on with the news. Keemstar action. There are no plans to introduce bonus on daily login. Wargaming is working on something similar, so if not daily login bonus, maybe daily first battle bonus or something like that could be an option. Type 59 might get a slight buff, depends on statistics. Well, if you are going to compare Type 59 to pretty much any other Tier 8 premium medium tank, you can see that Type 59, yeah, outdated, unicum, pretty much. But a lot of players, including me actually, are still making a lot of credits with Type 59, so I don't know, but it is always welcome to buff Type 59, just a little bit. Maybe more ammunition, just a tiny little bit better gun handling would be awesome. But we'll see. Premium tanks will not receive alternative guns. Wargaming recognizes there are problems with mid-tier tanks economy. It is going to be analyzed and fixed. Okay, this is really good news, especially for non-premium non-premium account players. STB1 will receive pneumatic suspension like on the Swedish tanks. STB1. Interesting choice. So maybe new HD STB1 is going to receive that, but more about that a little bit later. FPS should be the same with the new graphics. Oh yeah, by the way, with the new graphics and with the new maps, Wargaming is working on keeping the FPS the same. They are trying to optimize those new maps and new engine, I guess. They need new engine for that as well. Maybe. Wargaming doesn't have any further plans for more equipment slots, just the new one on ranked battles. So the new one was directive. But now the big one, the big answer. Currently, there are no plans to change premium ammo mechanics, nor to introduce limits to the amount carried per battle. Yeah. But at least we have currently in this sentence over here. So we just have to stick to it, we just have to adapt, I guess. Because there is nothing we can do, and seems like, at the moment at least, they are not going to do anything to the premium ammunition. Let's move on into the next answer, which is also pretty big. Okay, so my Russian accent. Murazov is currently working on buffing some Russian tanks. Buffing Russian tanks. Or dunks. IS-7, KV-5 and IS-6. Others are planned too. KV-5 buff okay, IS-6 buff okay, but IS-7, I don't know guys. You can just rate my Russian accent, I guess. This is all I can say. And about ranked battles, Russian servers ranked season will start on July 5 and will last for a month. Okay, so usually a few days after that on every other server, on EU and on NA. But let's move on. And next answer is really good, or was really good answer for French TD players. The French TD branch is considered bad after tier 8. Hooray, Wargaming knows that. A lot of players hate AMX 50 Foch, AMX 50 Foch 155. But seems like there will be a remake of such branch. The plan is to introduce magazine to the French tier 8 TD. But okay, the magazine, yes, I take it, but this is not the only problem about French TDs. Their gun handling is pretty damn bad, pretty awful. Foch 155's gun arc is like, there is no gun arc, it is like French, it is like Swedish TD without the siege mode. You can move your gun up and down, pretty much this is the thing. When you move your hull slightly to the left or to the right, you have to start aiming again and so on. French TDs have a lot of problems. So adding a magazine to the tier 8 French TD is not going to make this entire branch better, but hopefully they have some other plans as well for French TDs. At least they know that they suck at the moment, and they suck badly. But let's move on. The number of SPGs per battle is reducing. I believe they are talking about statistics over here, because it is super rare to see 3 artilleries in one battle in nowadays World of Tanks, actually, after patch 9.18. At first it was super crazy because every single guy was testing out new artillery and so on, but now it is coming down, and usually it is 1 RT on both sides or 2 tops. So yeah, I have to say I like it, and let's keep it up, guys. Next up, there are currently no plans for T22 medium. Sadly, no plans, because in my opinion at least, it is a complete waste of one pretty sexy tank. Although it is, yes, yet another Soviet medium tank, but at the moment it was, if you didn't know what T22 medium tank is, it was a reward tank for super fail battle mode called Rampage mode. At first a lot of players played Rampage mode and tried to complete all those missions for T22 medium tank, but the moment they saw some of those super epic RNG based missions, it was getting crazy, and this battle mode simply died out. So yeah, hopefully they are going to bring it back in some kind of special event mission mode once again. And I have to say, I do not want to see this tank being a Clan Wars reward tank, because we already have a lot of pretty crazy ones over there. But only time will tell, and we will see. Moving on, Chinese server will receive an exclusive unique crew perk called Peking Opera. Official announcement is on the way. No information what this new crew perk, crew skill is going to be. Peking Opera. What do you guys think? And I have to say, Asia World of Tanks is like completely different game. They have golden type 59s, they have some other crazy things over there, so... And now new skill as well, Peking Opera. Oh boys, what's next really? Maybe wheeled vehicles. Yes guys, Makarov confirms that wheeled vehicles can appear in the game. Armored cars or something like that. Scouts. I don't know how they are going to fit into standard game. Maybe different battle mode, different game mode for wheeled vehicles. We just have to wait and see, but they are thinking about it. SU-76I will never be on sale again, even not for 100 euros. It needs a nerf, says Wargaming. SU-76I is, or was either tier 4 or 5? Premium TD. Help me out guys, I do not remember exactly. And the same thing applies to the AMX 1357 GF as well, which was the first Grand Finals Special Edition tank, if I am not mistaken. And they said this tank will definitely not be sold again. But you know, it is hard to forget M6 Mutant, that was also never sold again. Or was it? I don't remember guys. Some things are hard to forget, you know. Moving on, no plans to release Italian branch this year. Sorry guys. A new Clan War event will be announced soon. There is no plans for anything new on global map, at least until autumn. They do not have any plans changing platoons back. That means you are not able to platoon with tier 6 tank when you are playing with tier 5 tank, for example, or something like that. And I have to say, when light tanks at the moment, they have exactly the same matchmaking as on, or as with medium tanks or heavy tanks. There is no need to fail platooning actually. So let's move on. Light tanks are balanced, says Wargaming. They do not have any plans changing light tanks. Wargaming is monitoring statistics and they are performing normally. So we are not going to get tier 10 light tank buffs. So we just have to live with that, seems like it. Panzerkampfwagen for Hydrostat will be on sale again. So this is something for collectors, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, it was tier 5 premium medium tank or something like that. So it is going to be back on stores. If you like to collect tanks, go for it. For anything else, this tank is simply tier 5 tank. If you like to get credits, go for tier 8s. This tank is just for maybe to have fun in tier 5 or, yeah, as I said, collector's gem. Anyways, trade-in list of tanks will be expanded. If you do not know what trade-in is, you are able to trade in your old premium tank. Let's say you do not like to play with Jagd Tiger 8.8, you would like to trade it in. Wargaming is going to give some gold back to you and you are able to buy your new premium tank for a lot cheaper price, but doing that you lose some gold, of course, keep that in mind. But if one premium tank is simply standing in your garage doing nothing, collecting dust, you can use it and you can do it. But once again, you are going to lose some gold or you need to use some gold. But moving on, Wargaming says that STB1 is already in HD, currently without any details in it. HD and no HD at the same time, but at least hopefully they are working on it, and soon that sexy beast is going to be in HD. In my opinion at least, STB1 is one of the sexiest tanks in this game. It is just super sleek. In 9.19 there will be a new wave of fixes on the servers to improve ping. Ping has been a problem for a lot of players, so hopefully next patch 9.19 is going to fix that problem. There are currently plans for new fun modes and no information about all those fun modes. So fun modes like Jaffa Rally or Jaffa Race we had a few years ago, or 100 years of tanking with armored cars. So fun modes like that, they have plans for some more new fun modes, but no more information though. Current set of personal missions won't be removed, so those missions for Object 260 and for D55A and so on, but there are plans to release a new set of missions. Most likely Wargaming is going to do a new set of missions for ranked battles as well. At least we are going to get that, and maybe some other missions for new special tanks. We'll see. If testing is successful, players' evaluation rating might come to the game. And Harkonnen said, or Harkonnen added, introduced on what Blitz, World of Tanks Blitz seems good and might be a good addition to the game. So maybe this is going to replace that good old or bad old XVM stat, the rating. We just have to wait and see. But guys, now, are you ready? Mouse and Type 5 Heavy have a few problems and might be fixed during the next patches. Mouse and Type 5 have a few problems. Yes, do you know what is the problem, guys? On Mouse and on Type 5 Heavy, the electric premium ammunition magnet has been turned on with the bloody maximum volume. You do not want to shoot premium ammunition towards Mouse and Type 5, but you simply cannot stop clicking that 2 key or wherever your premium ammunition is. And of course on Type 5 there is that derp gun as well, where you can pay more credits to deal more damage in free-to-play game. So-called free-to-play game. This is the stupidest thing so far, at least. Even more stupid than the armor thing in my opinion. You cannot pay more credits to deal more damage. God damn it. Don't get me started. But it might be fixed during the next few patches. Hopefully it is not going to take a few years. We'll see. And I believe with that bombshell, I am going to finish today's episode. A lot of topics, a lot of answers, a lot of to digest. I am going to do that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's dose of new information about World of Tanks, about the future in World of Tanks, and let me know, how do you feel about my ideas, my thoughts about what Wargaming said about the game. Yeah, I catch you next time. As always, I thank you so much for tuning in. If you are still over here, drop a like or subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It is free. Awesome. Take care and bye.